Greetings YouTube, happy Monday. For those of you who are new to my channel, you might be surprised to learn that I'm a huge fan of data, meaning the bigger the crystal opening, the better the data, and the better the reflective drop rates are for the average user that maybe hoards 100 crystals and not 1,000. But what you're about to see is a combination of two different videos by the user GoKu8118, who went Super Saiyan 5, I don't even know if that's a thing, and hoarded over 10 million battle chips worth of uncollected arena crystals. So what we're going to watch these two videos. They were sent to me via the Line app, so they might be a little bit pixelated, but hopefully you will still get to see the opening at hand, which, like I said, over 1,000 uncollected arena crystals. Keep in mind these are 10,000 battle chips a piece, so 1,000 times 10,000 is 10 million. So yeah, he had 7 of these. Don't worry, he is not going to spin out 1,000. He just was going to try to show you what the average is, and you can see that was 5,000. So those are, by the way, that's not the uncollected but the regular. But hey, you know, got to start somewhere. Now we're going to go to the 1,006, which I guess is technically 10,060,000. And I think what he's going to do here is spin out 6 and then it's so funny to say the phrase, but pop 1,000? Is that a thing? Popping 1,000 arena crystals? Keep in mind, if this was me, what I like to tell people is that you want to aim for 1,000 units for every 500,000 battle chips. Or if you like to hoard over that, or about 1 million battle chips, which is just kind of a cool number to hoard 1 million battle chips, you'll be hopefully getting 2,000 units. But it is very, very hard for me to actually get the goal of 2,000 battle chips per, or 1 million battle chips, 1 million units per 1 million battle chips. That was a harder phrase to say than I anticipated. Okay, so he starts off pretty good. 900 and then 1425. So I would be thrilled. But you'll see 1725 now, and then it's starting to slow down in units. 1800, and then it jumps to 2300, and then 2800. Keep in mind, he's also wanting to see, and that was brutal, 100,000 of just gold. He's also wanting to see a 5-star Punisher, right? How many 5-star Punishers can you get from hoarding 10 million battle chips? You should be able to at least get one guaranteed. But we know how Kabam is with quote-unquote guaranteed drop rates. Now he's staying at 3.9 thousand for an uncomfortable amount of time. In fact, that was 400,000 battle chips for about 200 units. If you missed it, he's trying to pop these as fast as possible. So he went from being ahead of the game in terms of unit drop rates to having it really grind to a screeching halt. But there you go. There is the 5-star Punisher, 251 crystals in. He reached that 5-star Punisher status. So now the question is, can he do what I haven't been able to do in the years that I've been popping these things, and that is duplicate the 5-star Punisher. Now, of course, you can't run into massive crystal openings without problems connecting to the network. That is just Kabam speak for slow down there. We got to rig your crystals and take away those units. So as long as it says the 5-star up there as new, he probably has not duped it. But still, 301 in, and keep in mind that ideally he wants to be a little bit better than he's at right now. But he's just going to keep popping them, and then we're just going to have to wait, right, to see how many units. But you can see he's almost at 5,000 right now, and he is nowhere close to being halfway done, which is crazy to say halfway done is over 5 million battle chips. That takes a lot of self-control. So kudos to you, man. I don't think I could do it, even though I'd like to think of myself as somebody with self-control. Now we get another, actually 2. It was kind of weird to see that ×2 by it, but we got 2 dupes of the 4-star Punisher in a batch of 10. That's pretty darn rare. But we are slowly but surely making our way. Of course, this is going to be split between 2 videos because the Line app actually limits you to send a 5-minute video, which is kind of annoying. But dare I say, it is the norm that I have come to expect from interacting with summoners on the application. So he's at 535 and still has not duped that 5-star Punisher. You would think by the end of this video it would happen, but stay tuned. We'll see. And still, that 5-star Punisher is not duped. 8,000 units now, which may sound like a lot, but keep in mind his goal, 500 in, was 10,000 units, because his overall goal, if you're trying to get the drop rate of what I would get as we move to video number 2, would be 20,000 units for 10 million battle chips. And he's opening 60,000 battle chips above the 10 million mark. So technically, he has hopefully a chance for over 20,000 units, but he's hit some dry patches, and that's the problem with these uncollected arena crystals. You can hit a huge amount of units, over 200 units in one of these, but chances are that's going to be slim to none on most of these. Most of these are just going to hit gold. Now check out the energy refills though, 31, not bad. Now, unfortunately, when we get to the end, I'll tell you about what he broke to me in sadness regarding the actual visual glitch of the energy refills, because as always, Kabam can't give you something nice without taking it away in terms of reality versus a visual glitch. And we know that Kabam might as well be sponsored by A Bug's Life, because we have seen so many bugs in the last month of this game. It is ridiculous, and kind of a random way to just spin one out, but maybe he was feeling like he needed to turn the tide of some bad unit luck, as he had hit a dry spell in there. So spinning that thing out, and actually let's just move along. Right, let's just move along. Okay, and we're back. We're back to popping groups of 10, and we still just have that one 5-star Punisher. That was probably my biggest disappointment upon reflection of this opening, was that we didn't see more 5-star Punishers. I mean, I get that Punisher is supposed to be really rare and 5 stars are 5 stars, but now that we have 6 stars in the game, and really we need Cavalier Arena Crystals, which comment below as always on what you think those should be priced at. He's spinning ahead, but we are going to skip ahead and go back to the popping. Team Pop for the win. And you'll see with about 200 to go, actually closer to 150 now, I should say, still has not gotten a second 5-star Punisher, and the goal's 20,000 units, and he's still more than 5,000 units short of that goal. Now, he does hit a bit of a hot streak to end this, and we'll see. There's a fast tap there. Oh, the shady reel. A double 5-star Punisher and then a double 4-star Punisher to land on gold. Classic. But hey, at least it's 50,000. So one more, and then we'll have, I believe, 10 batches of 10 to end it. 4-star Punisher, 4-star Punisher units, 5-star Punisher, energy refill, 5-star Punisher, gold. So if you always are somebody who asks me what is better for gold, it's always uncollected arena crystals, just without a doubt. Units, I still say the 2K ones would have had probably a slightly better variation, especially given, gosh, how many crystals it would have opened, because you got to multiply this times 5. He would have had to open 5,030 2K crystals. But yeah, we've got 30 left, and then we shall discuss his findings. And as you can see in the last batch of 10, he was almost 3,000 units short of the standard goal of 20,000 units. Let's go back to the final screen, because on top of that, there we go. On top of that, the 181 energy refills was a bold-faced lie. In fact, if that was the case, he would have expected there to be, about 160 or 170 energy refills in his overflow, and there was like 7. So he said that basically the number was about 1/10 of what it showed on screen, which was very frustrating because you want to get excited about this, and that's kind of what happened to me when I opened my hundreds of 4-hour uncollected crystals when trying to get revives and potions for variant number 2. But a lot of people, right? If you're worried about gold, if you got 20 million gold, you're probably set for the rest of your MCOC life. So if you hoard 10,000 or 10 million battle chips, you could probably get yourself gold for the rest of your MCOC days. 17,000 units is a crazy amount of units. That is the equivalent of almost $600 worth of units, and that wasn't even really the best pool for units. And then, of course, he got quite a bit of ISO for duplicating those 4-star punishers, but still only one 5-star punisher. I've been waiting for this kind of opening for a long time for data. I do believe that these numbers would have been much better before Apple released their drop rate requirement, because everything got nerfed to the ground, especially punisher rates. I used to pull those things like candy, and now they're like candy if you're diabetic. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and thanks again to Goku8118 for going Super Saiyan 5, something's probably not even a thing, and sending this over for the community to enjoy. As always, thanks for watching and supporting my Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel. Have a great Monday. It's tornadoes here, so if you're religious, send some prayers my way. I'm probably going to need them.